Hey guys, Troy here from Fate and Crisis. So today, continuing our series of videos about first songs from the first album. Up next is track 7 from the album, and this is called A Demon Inside. So one of the reasons we placed the song on the album here is because we were just coming out of that point in the album where it has 2 slow songs or 2 mid-pace songs, and we just felt like this song was super fast, super aggressive, and it would really, kick the album into full gear again after that kind of break in the middle. So that was the reasoning behind the placement of that track in the album. And I had a couple of my friends listen to the album and just help me put together and be like, okay, we want the songs to go here. We feel like this order would be better. Because sometimes it's tough. You look at the songs in an order for a while and you're like, oh, this is the best order. But sometimes when someone else tells you, hey, how about this? So this song is unique around the rest of our songs in that it only contains a single phrase of clean singing. The rest is all screaming. And that was really something that at the time we were like, oh, this could be really cool to give the song a really more aggression and just a different vibe than the rest of the material. One of the reasons I've always loved screaming or harsh singing in songs is because I really think it adds a different element of aggression to the songs, and that can really help when trying to get your point across in a certain way. And that can really help when trying to get your point across in a certain way. When you're going for that aggressive vibe, having the harsh vocals in there, that can really give the song a big boost in terms of sounding aggressive and sounding, kick-ass. I remember actually, one of the things when I was making notes for this video, just trying to remember things about the song at the time it was recorded. So the lyrics in the chorus were originally supposed to be all clean singing. And the reason we didn't end up doing that was because there were a lot of lyrics there, and I just wasn't able to do it. We were singing it, I was going over it, and I couldn't get any power behind the vocals. There were just too much phrasing. Nothing was coming. I really liked the lyrics and I didn't want to scrap them. So one of the things we thought was, okay, well, what if I just scream those ones instead, and we can have one kind of layer going over it, and it'll give it a big vibe, but it'll still have that aggression, and we can still keep the lyrics. And that's what we ended up doing. And I really love the way it turned out. I think it gives the song a different vibe than the rest of the other songs on the album, and a different sound. And I think that's pretty sweet. So this song's never actually been played live yet, so I'm looking forward to when we actually get to do that. I think just when we were putting together the set lists, we had too many songs that were fast, and to keep the set list varied, it just kept getting dropped for some reason. One of the parts of the songs that I really love is the build-up before the first chorus. It just sounds really dark, and I remember when we did it, I was like, oh, I really like that. It just sounds different than the rest of other sound. The other thing I really love about this song is that there's a lot of clean guitars in the background, especially during the solo, and then there's a lead part over that's distorted. I always really love the way that sounds. I think it's really cool, and I think we're actually going to explore that one of the new tracks on the new album called Blackened Memories, so look out for that sneak preview. I also remember I modeled the guitars, particularly the interlude, off in Flames during this one. I was feeling that vibe. They're a band I really love. I just kind of wanted to have that kind of really heavy but harmonized feel at the same time. In terms of the solo at the end, that was basically one where I barely even built the solo at all. I was just like, I want this to feel really natural, but I want it to feel really spontaneous. So I just clicked record, soloed over it until I felt that, this one is the take I want. And so it was basically just a bunch of improvising at the end, and I wanted that. I wanted that really natural, improvised kind of sound. And the song's really unique too, because I think this is the only song off the album that fades out at the end, which was something I don't know, I like it when songs do that sometimes. It just changes things up. Although you kind of have to change it when you play it live, but that's something that I've always kind of liked. I remember when I was sending this song out to a bunch of radio stations for them to play, the responses I would get back from the DJs would be, oh, we love this song the best. And I was sending them the whole album, and it was just surprising because it was never one of those songs that I considered, not that I didn't consider it strong, it's just I liked the other songs more. And it was just funny because I didn't expect that this would be the song that we gravitated to, especially because it has solo and clean singing. So anyway, yeah, that was surprising. Anyway, if you're interested in checking out more of our stuff, check out our album at the link below, and rock on, guys.